All right, guys, welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to show you the Ruko U11MINI drone. This is a 4K drone. It's also a starter drone, so it's a sub $300 drone. So let's get it out of the box and see what it can and can't do. All right, so in the box we have the whole package here. Comes with a very nice case. Also in here, it's got a kind of a guide to put over the remote, especially for beginners who've never flown one before. So you can use that. It's got some basic instructions here, quick start guide. I've already downloaded the app, and then here's your actual instructions. So in this particular package, what comes with is the remote, the drone, one battery, and some multiple charging cables. Two batteries. We've got some extra propellers in case you crash into something and they break off, which as a beginner drone, you know, you'd probably get this for somebody who's never flown one before, and then that would constitute maybe needing some new propellers here and there. This is the adapter for the remote control to put it to your phone. And it is two of them. One is a standard lightning iPhone cable, and then USB-C to USB-C. I'm sorry, USB-C to USB micro. And that was awesome. That was a bag of screws. All kinds of screws. I'm sure propeller screws and a screwdriver. That's great. Let's pick all these up. Also included in there were the joystick and a small screwdriver. These just screw in right here. Give you your little joystick handles. That gets us good to go here. This is our phone holding mechanism. Slides up just like that. This is the actual drone. Just like that. And that's about it that comes in there. They did send me a second battery. Each battery is roughly 20 minutes of fly time. We'll find that out today. All right, they do include a protective cover over the top of the screen there. Looks like there's also a gimbal cover that has a protective film covering it there. So we'll peel that off. That'll allow us to get the gimbal cover off. And the wings fold out. Looks like it is a specific order, so we're gonna take the top ones out first, then the bottom ones, just like that. We do have a scale. All right, we've got it set to grams. We'll tare it. Now we're at 0. Let's see how much the whole drone weighs by itself. 156 grams. We'll insert a battery. So we're under the 249, which is the limit to not have to have a license to fly this, but always follow your local FAA laws. And everybody has a different set of rules. But at least for this particular case, we're under the limit. All right, we made a reposition out of the sun here. Let's go through some of the specs on this. Like I said, it's up to 52 minutes of flight time with both batteries. Now you can see that it's 248 grams. It does have GPS plus GLONASS for stable flight and return home. Now we'll see how stable it actually is, because I don't think it actually has flight control stability. It also does not have any kind of avoidance, accident avoidance, like some of the other more expensive drones do. It's a 4K camera for photos. So let's get this thing turned on. Like I said, I've already downloaded the app. We've already looked at our stuff. Let me grab my phone and we'll get it powered up and we'll get it in the air. So it doesn't seem to stabilize very well. It's doing okay, but we'll give it a second to test itself out.
Distance limited.
So we got distance limited. It's only maybe 100 yards. So it says it has a 300-meter distance, but I don't think that was 300 meters. Again, then our flight is now limited, but we can adjust that. I don't need to at the moment, just for this purpose. All right, so we got a bit of a breeze picking up. I can actually see the drone. I don't know if you can or not, right up there. But it is wiggling around quite a bit. You can see it here in the video.
Distance limited.
All right, so it doesn't go very far, that's for sure. That's not 300 meters. It's probably about 100 yards tops. So let's go ahead and do the return to home. Slide to return, we'll see how close it gets to us. Without hitting this tree that's above my head. All right, so the return to home feature was actually pretty good. It got it to almost exactly where we took off from. So can't complain about that. Didn't hit anything on the way down. The range is limited, but it is a beginner drone, so kind of to be expected. All right, guys, who's this drone for? This drone is for beginners. It's a good drone just to send up and look around, and you're obviously not going to get the flight quality or the picture quality of a one of the more expensive drone manufacturers out there. But it's just a simple little drone. Get it up, look around, take some video. You'll be able to check out your surroundings if necessary. It's also one of those too that if a big gust of wind comes by and it blows it out into the middle of nowhere and you lose it, you're not going to feel so horrible about losing a $250 drone versus $1,000 plus drone. But anyway, decent little drone, can't complain. I'll put a link for it down in the description if you want to check it out. This would be great for kids, where you don't have to keep it in their line of sight because you really can't get it out of your line of sight. So that's really good. Teach kids how to fly a drone, or just a beginner person, that wants to get their very first drone. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it, and we'll catch you on the next video.